Aquarius, this is your reading for the 16th to the 22nd of February. I hope you're doing amazingly well. I don't normally do weekly readings as I am very time poor, but I couldn't go past this week without doing a reading for all signs, okay? We have so much astrologically going on, it's crazy. And below I have three go-to channels for astrology, specifically for sun and rising signs. So if you want to go to those and get more information about this new moon in eclipse in Aquarius on the 17th, which is Tuesday, and of course the beginning of the fire horse, the Chinese New Year. We also have on the 20th, on Friday, this Saturn-Neptune conjunction at 0 degrees of Aries, which is what all astrologers are talking about. So no doubt, if you go to the astrology links below, you will definitely find a lot of information there about these conjunctions and highlights astrologically. Be careful of any fear mongering out there. There's a lot of astrologers that I would not recommend that are spouting out some fear mongering, so just be very careful. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know as far as the tarot. I'm going to bring out an oracle card first and see what energy you are working with. Let's see what's energy surrounding you this week. Okay, for Aquarius, please Spirit, what energy is surrounding Aquarius this week? Oh, authenticity. And I'm pretty sure Scorpio got this, I might be wrong, but another sign got this card. I love this card. It's really important this week, Aquarius, to be your authentic self. Okay, it's going to be very easy for you to see through the masks that other people are wearing. Now, this isn't a bad thing. Other people, especially say if you just started dating someone and you're single and you just met someone, they could be like trying to just really make a good first impression, but not being their authentic self. So just be aware of that, especially Aquarius, if you are dating. You're going to very much so, like I said though, be able to spot a liar or any BS from a mile away this week. Okay, so no one's going to get past you, Aquarius. This is also just reminding you to be truthful, authentic, and that's all I have to say about that until I pull some tarot. So let's have a look and see what we have. What energy is surrounding Aquarius? With all that being said, so this 0 degrees at Aries, I'm just going to say it's going to affect you quite greatly, okay? Possibly in your romantic relationships or even platonic ones. You may need a lot of strength, or you may be a lot of strength to another person. I'm picking up as well. Okay, it's a very spiritual week for you, Aquarius, specifically. It's really important that you get grounded, and also apart from your spiritual, it's important for you to focus on like your tangible. Love is definitely highlighted. Let's see what's going to come out for you, Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, we've got the 7 of Wands. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, it did come out in the reverse, but I just feel it needs to come out in the upright. For some. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here. The 7 of Wands is like you're going to have a lot coming at you this week. Not everyone, I'm just going to say this in the reverse because it did come out that way. Not everyone is going to want your best interests at heart, or subconsciously they're just going to not understand that they're not being caring or kind or loving in regards to what they're needing or requiring. Okay, so I don't feel it's a personal attack against you if that's the case. I feel it could be loved ones or even a romantic relationship where you're needing to set some boundaries here, Aquarius, all right? You're needing to say, no, I'll deal with this, this, and this, but I won't deal with that ever, okay? So you're really standing in your power this week. You're cutting through any BS. You're seeing who's authentic and not. You're possibly like there may be a clarification that someone you had a red flag about is actually you were right. Okay, that could also be happening here. But it's a week to set boundaries. Okay, it's a week to support others, I want to say as well, because I feel there is a lot of not the word subconscious, unconscious individuals out there who don't understand what's going on astrologically. They may be in a lot of confusion. We do have Venus in Pisces as well, especially in the love relationship. So you as an Aquarius and as a spiritual Aquarius, you will be taking some sort of lead, setting some boundaries, supporting possibly other people. Could be your family as well, could be children even, right? But you're saying, no, this is like where I draw the line, that's not how it's done, and that. So it's sort of like being like a bit of a mentor here in a way here for you, Aquarius. Let's have a look and see any external influences or energies. Now, sometimes a court card comes out in this position. 5 of Swords in the reverse. I feel this is you keeping the peace. Keeping the peace with others, like being there, you know, let's separate you two type of energy. Let's bring out another card, okay? There could be a lot of whispers, gossip, BS going around the office, you know, rumors, things like that. It may not be about you, but you're like keeping out of it here with this 5 of Swords being in the reverse. 5 of Cups in the upright. I do feel there may be somebody in your environment there's an emotional loss. I don't feel it's you. This came out in your external influence or energy. There may be people that are around you that are like, with all the changes astrologically, cosmically, not understand what's going on, and they're down, depressed even, feeling emotionally at a loss, unsure what to do, not sure how to speak, how to use their words, and you're being this like boundary setter here. Okay, and the Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So you're having to wear this emotional hat, possibly, Aquarius, which you're not always used to doing, being an air sign, but it is important to step into your heart center this week. Okay, let's have a look at possible challenges for you. The 2 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, straight away, Spirit just said to me, keeping your opinion out of something. Sometimes things are going on with others and they just need someone to listen to them. They just need a shoulder to cry on. They don't necessarily need like an opinion, or they may not even ask you for it, Aquarius. So just be aware that you need to just be there for others, and it may be a challenge not to say, you should have done this, or you shouldn't do that, or something like that, okay? Ultimately, everyone has their own soul path. You can mentor someone, you can guide them, but you can't make the decision for them, and that could be a challenge for you, because you are like, you're a fixer. You're one of the fixers of the zodiac, right? You want to fix things. You want to fix like the conflict as well, especially. So there is like, I do see that we have another 5 at the bottom of the deck, the 5 of Pentacles, which is not my favorite card. Someone feeling very abandoned in a sort of situation, could be about anything really. I don't have enough. You definitely involved with someone who has this lack of mentality, or other people that have this lack of mentality. Okay, so it's very important as your challenge to be that mentor, be that guide, but don't make decisions or put your sort of like your 2 bob worth in, your 2 penny worth in, and say, you know, give your opinion if it's not asked for. Okay, Aquarius, let's have a look at how you can work with the 2 of Swords in the reverse, which is like the urge to like say something, the urge to say something. You can work with this energy by being very aware that this too shall pass. Yes, there's eclipses. Yes, there's full moons and new moons every month. I mean, we haven't had a Saturn Neptune 0 degrees in Aries for 6,000 years, but that's another story for another day. And yes, definitely go look at the astrology, how it's going to affect your sun or rising. But how you can work with this energy of like needing to bite your tongue really, or bite your lip, is know that this will pass. Especially if you really care for this person, you really want to help them, okay? Just know that there's ebbs and flows, ups and downs. I'm seeing sort of like 2 of Pentacles energy. Someone could have really been, got the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I don't think that's your energy, Aquarius. Someone could have like really been cheated on, deceived. Someone's found something out, because it's going to, this eclipse, which is about eclipsing things out of your life, is going to affect a lot of people in very many different ways and very many different stories in their life, depending upon where their houses are, etc., etc. Let me get rid of that sunshine, as much as I love it. It's glaring on the cards. So yeah, so the world is here. This too shall pass. You may even say that this will pass over. Okay, you're going to feel better. Just let things play out. All right. So any advice Spirit wants to give you is about letting this person know this will like all calm down. Let's just like, yeah. You could even be dealing with someone from like far away, and then that may be hard for you because you may want to say what you want on the phone or whatever. So just know that it will pass, whatever's going on in your life as well, if it's difficult, but I feel it's more to do with others here. Let's have a look at your advice or focus from Spirit. 3 of Pentacles. So this is participation, collaboration, getting ideas, building something new, building a foundation, signing contracts, things like that. Make sure if you're signing anything, you do it before the 26th of February, because that's when we have the Mercury retrograde. And also know that, you know, we have all this astrological stuff, whether it's right for you as well or not. Obviously, look at your astrology for that. Let's bring out another card. Strength. Okay, so you have a lot of personal strength. Make sure that you're keeping yourself strong and grounded spiritually, emotionally, physically, right, mentally as well. And make sure that if you are like joining or collaborating with anyone, that it's the right thing or the right people or the right time, especially if you're signing a contract. Okay, let's have a look at your possible blessings. The Empress. Very nice. I feel anything coming in at this time for you, it's going to grow. It's going to grow like you wouldn't believe, okay? You don't need to worry. If you're worried about starting something, is it going to grow? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be fruitful? The answer is absolutely 100% yes here for you, Aquarius. Okay, let's pull out another card or two on your blessings. The Devil. Okay. Capricorn energy, the 10 of Wands. You could be, I don't like baseline tarot, but you could literally be like separating yourself from a Capricorn that's been difficult, or even a mother figure, or, you know, that's been difficult, or spending your time away from them. But this is in your blessings position. I feel whatever you're releasing with basically before the 20th of February, before Friday. And remember the eclipse energy from the 17th, that also can last for 6 months. But whatever you're eclipsing out of your life and changing to bring in this Empress energy where you're going to grow, and like a business could grow, your job could grow, your relationships, and whatever it is, you're going to be very successful at doing so, okay? So know that if you put the hard work in and have the strength, and the spiritual strength is here, you're going to be able to drop anything that you don't require in your life. You got the Hermit energy. It did come out in the reverse. It is a social week for you if you want it, Aquarius, or it's up to you. I mean, you could just be really focused on planning, journaling, writing down what you want to bring into your life, what you want your next era to look like, okay? And you have, amazing, to finish your reading, the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There is a lot of good luck, a lot of good fortune for you, Aquarius. It's a great week. You're standing in your power. Remember to set those boundaries and support those that you love.